Hello, River Landing. Thanks to all of you who made Kristen's visit here so very special. She loved the Jersey. She's on her way back to New York now. Thank you so much for doing that. A story. A wife was very concerned that her husband was losing his hearing, so she decided to conduct a test. The den in their house was at the end of a hallway, and her husband was there reading the paper. She stood at the far end of the hallway and yelled, "Herbert, what do you want for dinner?" There was no response. She moved 10 feet closer. Again she yelled, "Herbert, what do you want for dinner?" No response. She moved to the doorway of the den just a few feet behind her husband and yelled even louder, "Herbert, what do you want for dinner?" Herbert turned around and said, "For the third time I said chicken." It's a story that illustrates a mental process called projection. Projection, like a magician's sleight of hand, shifts attention away from what it wants to hide, our own deficiencies. It does this by moving our attention to the failures of others. Projection is the wife who is having hearing problems but cannot deal with that unpleasant reality, shifting her attention to the same problem in her husband where it's more manageable for her. This is a universal mental process. We all do projection unless we really work at being self-aware. Jesus taught us not to judge others in part because judgment is the manifestation of projection. It gets focused on the sins of the other as a way of avoiding what's in our own hearts. We never tend to our own healing if we are focused on fixing somebody else. When you find yourself being critical or judgmental of another, go look in the mirror. That's where you might find the real work to be done. And I'll be doing the same. Have a blessed week, my friends.